Roger Ward. I graduated at McMurry in 1967 as a physics major under Dr. Virgil Bottom. It was quite an experience here at McMurry in those days. There was no air conditioning, and the heat didn't work very well in the wintertime, but we persevered. The reason I came here in the first place, my grandmother went to the Methodist Church in Seagraves, Texas, and the pastor there would take the Methodist Youth Fellowship kids, and that were, I guess, basically what, high school kids, freshman through senior. And so the seniors each year he would bring to McMurry to introduce them to McMurry, since McMurry is Methodist affiliated. And so we drove over here one day, and I met Dr. Bottom in the physics department. He said, yeah, we're not very fancy, but you get really personalized experience, and will only be 6 or 8 people in each of your classes. And that really intrigued me, because I could have gone to Texas Tech and various places, but I really liked the small, intimate atmosphere that would be here. And live on the dorm, you can walk to everything, and it's a small town, and that was a big step up from Seagraves, Texas. And I'd grown up in St. Louis as a kid, but from 7th grade on, I was on the farm. And so that was the main thing, I think. It was small, intimate, and Dr. Bottom with the personalized attention that I could get with the professors here. When I started here in 1963, W. Norton Jones was the head of the chemistry department, and he had written his own textbook, and he insisted on teaching from his textbook because he felt things differently than other textbooks of the time. And his students were, many of them became very successful in the field of chemistry. He and Dr. Jones were very close to each other, and then I never was really affiliated with the biology department, but the biology department at the time was very successful. The chemistry department was very successful. Physics department was very successful. Then the university, at the time, McMurry College, went through a lot of social changes with the students demanding different things. Dr. Bottom and a couple of other professors met with the students once a week for 3 years or so, I think he said. And during that time, the professors got in maybe an hour of total conversation, and the students told them everything else that they were concerned about and the way society was going. And so Dr. Bottom retired, Dr. Jones retired, the biology professors retired, and so what was an extremely successful science program here at McMurry basically disappeared. And it was really unfortunate, and it went that way for quite some time, and slowly the physics department got built back up and got a couple of really dedicated professors in, and that's when I started supporting the physics department in particular here at McMurry with an endowed scholarship. Dr. Bykoff has done an amazing job to build an extremely successful physics department, and is turning out some great students now. And my goal with the expanded and endowed scholarship here at McMurry is to get the biology and chemistry department to be hopefully some semblance of the success of the biology and chemistry departments in the past. And I'd love to see that to complement the physics department.